Hola, volví y la idea es que vamos a ir a caminar a los booths del lado de garage. Vamos a platicar con algunos developers. Entonces, manden aquí sus preguntas. Aquí está Tatis, que seguramente me va a acompañar.
Hola.
Vamos para allá. Voy a empezar con el primer boot que me encuentre, aunque estaba planeando empezar con el boot de open source, que sería donde nos encontraríamos pues lo que más nos interesa, ¿no? React. Les platicaba que hay una nueva cosa que se llama Docasaurus, es para documentación y está súper padrísima. Entonces, pues los voy a ir haciendo por pedacitos. Es la última hora del día. Me perdí algunas charlas ya, entonces pues prefería evitar esas charlas y empezar con esto de ir a hablar con developers para que les manden saludos y podamos platicar cosas. Ya les había pasado por aquí el videíto, entonces ese es el boot de open source. So there's open source, and he's Emil. Hi, Emil. I'm doing a live with my developer circle community in Guadalajara. So,
Hello.
you are. What do you want to say to a community of developers that want to learn about all the products that we have for open source in Facebook?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I myself work on like UI frameworks and tools, and yeah, I'm excited about just like people testing it out, testing out the frameworks we built, and give us feedback.
Okay. First thing, they have to get the products and try to work on their own projects. Which is the product that you are using it or working?
I've worked on a couple of things like React Native or Litho, Yoga, and projects like that. So.
Okay. So, for example, I have a question from one of my members of the community. They were asking if there are going to be something new about React Native that we need to check, or where we can get about all the new things that are coming for React Native.
Yeah, I don't work on myself on React Native, but I assume everything that needs to know there is in blog posts or on the GitHub repo. So I would check for the GitHub repo.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And chicos, díganme que
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again.
Here's Rod. Rod gave us a master class on September, I think.
Was it September?
I don't remember.
It could be September, maybe October.
Probably something like that.
It was in Oakland.
Yeah, it was in Oakland.
Was it the most fun you ever had, or maybe just a little?
It was a good one. It was a good one.
There were challenges.
Yeah.
But
so I'm doing a live with the community. Do you want to say them something about what they need to learn, how they can start?
You know, how to get started.
Yeah.
Is to find something that really, really interests you on a personal level, and when you find something that you're passionate about, everything else will just follow. You can't do something just to do something. You have to use the tools and the technology as a tool for solving a problem that you really want to solve. And if you approach it that way, everything will fall in place.
Okay, so from the different products that we have from open source on Facebook, what do you think, what do you like most?
React.
Okay.
I mean, React is so beautiful. When I first started to consider React, I came from the Angular world. And Angular is I often hear people comparing Angular with React, and it's not really a fair comparison.
No.
Because they don't do the same.
Exactly.
I mean, they solve a similar problem, but React is just so simple and elegant. I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, let's continue here.
You should go talk to Christine.
Christine.
Christine
Okay,
Abernath.
yeah, I remember. So, hi, Christine. She's Christine. We are doing a live with my developer circle community
Where
at
are you?
Guadalajara, in Mexico.
Hey,
Yeah.
how are you
So
doing?
say hello. Okay. So yesterday we have a talk about the open source things.
Yes.
And you talk, the team talk about Docasaurus.
Yes.
What you can say to the community about that? That one. So that is
For sure.
Docasaurus.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm doing a live with my developer circles in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Oh, nice. Hi.
Hi.
So what can you say about Docusaurus?
Yeah.
So Docusaurus is a document infrastructure project that has been open sourced by Facebook, used by some of our open source projects such as React Native, a whole bunch of them. I think Prettier, Jest, have all been built with it. So the need of what it was trying to solve is the fact like developers and engineers don't like to write a lot of documentation. Sometimes they'll write documentation in Markdown. So what Docusaurus allows them to do is concentrating on writing the documents, but not worry about like the style sheets, putting everything together, and the links. It just allows you to very quickly get up and running, run a command, you get a scaffolding for a project, then put in your Markdown files, set up your navigation, and you've got a file. You can easily change the colors. You can turn on translation. So for example, if you have a website in English and you want to translate it to Spanish, you can do that as well. It also supports search very easily. You can partner with algunos is the default. You can actually turn on search. Very easy to get up and running and start it up, and a lot of our projects are using it. The reason we wanted to build it is because sometimes every project put in their own style sheets and do this and do that and do the other. They were just redoing work. So with this one central site, we can use the same project. If there are any updates to be made, each one of these projects that has already deployed with Docusaurus, we get the latest changes, we get the latest bug fixes, it makes things a lot more maintained. That's Docusaurus. Docusaurus is actually also.
We have there. Okay, so which technologies is using Docasaurus on the core?
It's React.
Is React.
So it's built with React, but at the end of the day, what it does, it's a static site generator, so it'll generate HTML, which means once you've built it, you can run it on a GitHub pages or any website you want. But when you're building it, it's built with React.
And I'm, as a developer that I'm going to use it, what else besides React do I need to know?
You don't need to know React to use it.
Okay.
If you're going to use it, all you need to know is how do you write Markdown files,
Okay.
which everybody is actually generally writing. An open source website, even the README is written in Markdown, so generally that's something that you do. So there's generally nothing that you need to know. If you want to contribute to Docusaurus, possibly you need to learn React.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else? I'm going with you now. Sorry. I'm going to over there. Okay. So, hi. Junus. I'm Michelle from Developer Circles in Guadalajara, Mexico. And I'm doing a live with my community. So, in which project are you working right now?
So I work on just Facebook open source engineering, which means that we're building tools and integrations that empower all of Facebook's hundreds of open source projects. So that involves like a lot of working with GitHub integrations to support being able to administer like dozens of different organizations, and other things like that.
So the open source project, you work with different projects, not just one.
Yeah.
And what is the project that you most like?
My favorite project, probably Docusaurus.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I get a talk about Docusaurus yesterday, and I really like it. Okay, and the most difficult?
The most difficult what?
Project that you are working on it, that you think, oh, this is really hard.
So something that is really hard is that we've started looking into figuring out better ways to deal with continuous integration for open source projects. Like I know, like there's Travis and Circle CI out there, which are probably like they're great to have, but at the same time, when you scale up to being like wanting to continuously build things for hundreds of repositories, you sort of reach a situation where it's like what's out there already sort of starts to show its cracks, but at the same time we can't use our own standard internal Facebook continuous integration system for these public projects. So we're running into some hard questions there about how to work with that.
Okay. Thank you. Bueno, chicos, esto fue un poquito del Developer Garage. En la parte de Open Source les llevo unas cuantas de esas. Entonces, por ahí nos vemos. Voy a ir a iniciar algún otro live de otros developers.